What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, I just checked out a phone interview, an exclusive interview conducted by Fight Hype with Floyd Mayweather. Make sure you head over there, link in the description, and check them out and subscribe. And I want to give my thoughts and kind of paraphrase what was being said. Now, Floyd Mayweather discusses the idea of MMA fighters, namely the UFC, using his name, using his stardom, his star power, and piggybacking off that to make headlines and make a buzz for themselves, namely Conor McGregor, Ronda Rousey. But there's been a ton of others like Anderson Silva. I've heard Dana White, just people in the UFC in general using his name. And let me start off with what he said. For the full interview, you guys can head over there and check it out. But Mayweather said, "I never once said anything negative about Ronda Rousey. Never once. I never once said anything disrespectful about I want to make sure I get his name right. Conor McGregor." Now, it's always funny when Floyd does that. He always acts like he don't know people's names and stuff. Like they live in the same city. The Irish kid with the beard. Oh yeah, Conor McGregor. Like he always acts like he don't know, which is hilarious to me. Okay, I never said anything negative about them. He goes on to say, "Now, I could wake up on the wrong side of the bed and not be happy that day because I'm not well rested. So the media could ask me a question about them. I'm being real with you. I'm not happy. I'm being sick. I may say, you know what? I don't give a fuck about them. And you know what the media is going to say? Floyd said fuck them. When I basically said I don't give a fuck about them. Basically, I'm saying I don't even want to talk about them today. I want to just talk about me. But they're going to twist my words and put it out there the way they want to put it out there." And he goes on to say that he basically has never badmouthed the sport, and that's because he's not involved in the sport of MMA, and he has no plans of physically getting involved with the sport of MMA. He said, however, he would love the idea and entertain the idea of promoting MMA fighters with his brand, Mayweather Promotions. And again, for the full interview, you guys can head over to Fight Hype and check that out. So my thoughts are simple. This is a known fact. I don't care what anyone says. People get mad. Oh, you're always sided with Floyd. All that dumb stuff. Prove me wrong. Now, the thing is, there have been a lot of people that use the Mayweather brand, the Mayweather name, to generate buzz. Pacquiao even did it. And the biggest difference with Pacquiao is he is a rival of Mayweather in the same discipline. Pacquiao was linked to fight Mayweather. So to promote Chris Algieri fight, which is a hard sell, things like that, people would ask Mayweather questions and he'll respond to them. Or he would bring up Mayweather and say, I still want that fight. So that's more understandable and that makes more sense because, again, they're in the same sport. But there's really no reason for the UFC to constantly, if this is the thing that kills me, you get people that say, boxing is dead, man. Boxing is dying. UFC's taking over, bro. No, it's not. Boxing is never going to go anywhere, and UFC will never dominate until the day they get people who are doing what Mayweather and Pacquiao did, 4.6 million pay-per-view buys, and, you know what I mean, all the accolades, all the million-plus pay-per-view homes that Floyd did, that Pacquiao did, things like Cotto did, the star power of Canelo. It's not going to happen. And just those guys that I named, look at their legacy. Look how long it took for Cotto to lose. Look how long it took for Canelo to lose. You know what I mean? He had 40-plus fights by the time he lost, and he lost to the #1 pound-for-pound guy in Floyd Mayweather. Manny Pacquiao got knocked out early in his career, bounced back, and went on to do great things, jump up 8 divisions. And the thing about it is this. I never see boxers call out MMA fighters, even really mention guys in the UFC. I've never seen a post-fight interview or social media post from, let's say, Danny Garcia, where he says, oh, Conor McGregor, I want to fight you next. Or Canelo calling out Donald Cowboy Cerrone. I don't see that. But I do see it the other way around. The UFC's biggest stars at some point have all mentioned Floyd Mayweather. Anderson Silva had things to say. Whether they're talking about, oh, yeah, I watched Mayweather Pacquiao. It was good or bad, whatever. Conor McGregor, Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey won the Fighter of the Year, even though I don't know if she even deserved it because she would later lose by KO to Holly Holm that same year that she won the ESPN. She's on the red carpet, and instead of just accepting your award, thanking your family, your team, God, You choose to take a jab at Mayweather. Hey, how's it feel to get beat by a woman? Obviously taking a jab at his domestic violence case. That's the first thing on your mind. So despite the fact that you beat guys like Gennady, hey, no, guys, Max Golovkin, you beat Donald Cowboy Cerrone, Terrence Crawford, Floyd Mayweather, who had beat the fighter of the decade in Manny Pacquiao that same year. Despite all that, and you beat them, your first thing on your mind is to retaliate to something that Floyd Mayweather said 2 years ago. Just kind of petty. And the thing is, like Biggie Smalls said, and the anniversary of his death was yesterday, he said, "Your reign on top was short as leprechauns as I crushed Soca Willies, thugs, and Rapadons." Your reign on top was short as leprechauns. And realistically, that's how it is in the UFC. A lot of these guys don't stay on top long. A lot of these guys have single-digit wins, and they'll be praised like, this guy is unstoppable. This girl is the Terminator. No one could beat them. You don't even have 10 wins yet. I understand it's a different discipline. I understand it's a different sport. This is not shade at MMA, but that's the fact. You got guys like Conor McGregor calling out Floyd Mayweather, and Nate Diaz is a solid boxer, but he's not the boxer that Floyd Mayweather is. You can't even get past Nate Diaz, who only had 10 days to prepare. How are you going to beat Floyd Mayweather? Oh, I would entertain the idea of boxing Floyd Mayweather. How are you going to get past Floyd, who that's all he does? He went to the Olympics. He got robbed of Olympic gold. He's been a boxer for 20 years, on top for 20 years. How are you going to beat him, and you can't even beat a solid boxer in Nate Diaz with good, he's a good MMA fighter, good jiu-jitsu, and those kind of things. You can't even beat him on 10 days notice. So again, the UFC will not overtake boxing. It's a fun sport. Just let the UFC be the UFC, but especially until the day they stop mentioning boxers. So I agree with Floyd. Let me know if you agree with him that the MMA should just be the MMA. Stop mentioning boxing and boxers. Drop that in the comment section. Hit the share button, hit the like button, the subscribe button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.